Just to show you exactly what is taking place, you will notice that here we have a pineapple that is already mature, ready for picking, as you can see down there. We only tend to pick these fruits when we get an order and somebody wants to take it up. Of course, we keep in touch with some of these people, the off-takers. So you notice that this particular pineapple is actually ready for harvest. But you'll notice that the other one, which was also planted at the same time with this one, it's just, finishing or completing its flowering, cycle. Together, you'll also see that there's another one here, you see. Just to give you an example, there's another one here that is still, flowering. And you'll notice that these flowers, some of them are still fresh flowers. You can see the purple flowers. And so that one in 2.5 months, it should be ready. We have those ones which are already about to mature. Maybe in 2 weeks, they'll also start flowering. And so we also have those ones which we have already harvested. Just to give you an example, for instance, at this point, we already harvested the pineapple at that point. And you can see that these other growth that you can see, for instance, this one, there's this one, and these are what we call the slips. Now, these slips are what are going to be the seedlings or the suckers that we shall be able to give out to sell out to the community around, or those that would want to grow. As you can see, this is another one, freshly picked. And so these slips are still growing. We leave them up to a certain point when we feel that they are ready to be harvested. So, it continues. It goes on and on. So this one next here has been harvested. The other one has been harvested. But this one is just completing its flowering cycle. You can see the other one. And so there are many. And you find that it's a garden that will always have fruit maturing at different stages. But you'll also see that there are others which are just beginning to to flower. And then you know that even as you look at these ones which have just completed the flowering cycle, there are those ones which are just emerging from the base of the suckers as they try to flower. So as I was telling you, if you can notice, we have a lot of weed that is a menace, and we are trying to up our numbers in terms of the workers to be able to manage. Remember, you identify these workers, they come in, but they don't alert you that they are going to go. When they get their payment, somebody who told you that is going to be able to take 6 months before they go, you find them just leaving, very early in the morning, tells you he's going, he will create an excuse, and then you just know that probably he's tired and wants to get something else to do. Not that maybe he wants even to go into maybe another department, say into the animals and so forth. And others you find, it's just the nature of some of these youth. It's very hard to get the older people coming in because they have responsibilities at home, wives, children to, groom, and they don't feel comfortable when they come over and leave their children to stay away by themselves for a long time. Otherwise, you go back and you find when the children have developed some other, behaviors that are not that conducive or that are not that, good for the benefit of that particular child. So you find us ourselves mainly getting workers in their youthful stage, and some of them with young families that are just beginning. Young families, a baby, you find a worker having a wife and a baby, not yet a school-going age. Others, they are beginning to show interest by saying that why not? If they can be able to have a place where they can be able to stay with their families, they are able to bring their families to join in and work with us. So briefly, that is what we are going through with the pineapples. And to encourage you that please take it up. Embrace this pineapple farming in Acholi sub-region, and you will not go wrong. If you want to reach out for suckers, we are able to provide you regardless of the quantities you are interested in having. Thank you so much. If you find this information helpful, please consider subscribing, and there we'll be able to journey together. Thank you.